Today we will discuss about introduction to data structure, in which we would see that what is the need of data structure, its classification and abstract data type. Now let's start. Whenever we want to work with a large amount of data, then organizing that data is very important. If the data is not organized efficiently, it is very difficult to perform any task on that data. If it is organized efficiently, then any operation can be performed easily on that data. A data structure can be defined as data structure is a method of organizing large amount of data more efficiently so that any operation on that data become easy. Data structure mainly specify following: organization of data, accessing method, degree of associativity, and processing alternates for information. Concept of data and information. I want to introduce you all from the data. The term data means a value or a set of value. It may be a number or it may be a signature of a person. It may be a name of a person. And if we talk about information, it is used for data in which its attribute also contribute. In other words, information can be defined as a meaningful or processed data. When we talk about number, it means it is an age of a person. It may be a date of a person, Ravi. It indicates that it is a name of a person. That's all about data and information. Now, to get that information from the given set of data, we need to define certain process and then apply the corresponding data on the process. In fact, the term data, entity and information has no standard definition in computer science, and they often use interchange. And if we talk about concept of data structure, so data structure can be more understood by the definition of data structure. It is a representation of logical and relationship existing between individual element of a data. In another word, data structure is a way of organizing all the data items that not only the element is stored by the but also their relationship to each other. We also know that an algorithm is a step-by-step process to solve a particular program. That is a set of instructions written to carry out certain type of data, and data structure is a way of organizing data with a logical relationship. So we have to conclude it: algorithm plus data structure is equals to program. Essential tasks: first, storing representation of user data, retrieval of storing data, transformation of user data. Classification of data structure. Data structure are normally divided into two categories: primitive data structure and non-primitive data structure. From this, we can understood by the flowchart. Data structure are divided into two types: primitive data structure, also known as built-in data structure, and non-primitive data structure, known as user-defined data structure. Primitive data structure often contain integer, float, character, pointer, and it is defined itself library. But non-primitive data type, array, list, which are user-defined data type, and non-primitive data structure are further divided into linear and non-linear lists. A linear, which show the relationship between element, is said to be linear structure. They are stack and queue. And non-linear data structure which do not show the relationship between element. They are graph, tree. Primitive data structure. The basic structure: typically, those data structures are directionally appointed by the machine level instruction. The fundamental data types such as int, float, character are known as primitive data structure, and non-primitive data structure, which are non-primitive and are not defined by the data structure. It is of two types: linear data structure and non-linear data structure. A list which shows the relationship of existing between elements is said to be linear data structure. The most simplest linear data structure is 1D array non-linear data structure. A list which do not show the relationship between existing elements is known as non-linear structure. As we noted, to know about abstract data type, we want to talk about abstract data type. It is when an application requires a special kind of data which are not available in built-in data type, then it is a programmer's responsibility to implement this own kind of data. The abstract data is known as user-defined data. For example, suppose you want to process data, example data for this, there is no built-in is known. If a programmer want to process data, they want to use abstract data type. So at last, it is a combination of data structure and their operations are known as abstract data type.